Story time! So, this story is about my previous Korean student in Korea way back 10 years ago. Yeah. And I woke up this morning receiving a message, an unknown message on Instagram, and it says she was my former student way back 10 years ago. Hi everyone, so I want to share this wonderful story that happened today. Of course, this is about my former Korean student in Korea way back 10 years ago in Gaodong, that's located in Daejeon. So I started teaching English there way back 2010. So yeah, they were just 8 to 9 years old that time. Yeah, so the story goes like this. I woke up this morning receiving an unknown message on Instagram, and it's from her. So at first, I was trying to guess who she was because she's Korean, she doesn't have any profile. It was just a cat. Yeah, I couldn't see anything much on her profile. So yeah, but her name sounds familiar, so I tried to guess. And I was right, she's Jenny. And she was also pretty surprised when I mentioned her name, and then she's like, oh, how did you know? Of course, I still remember her and everything about Daejeon, everything about Gaodong, everything about that academy. I really miss those students of mine way back 10 years ago, of course with the other students as well. But they were very special because in that English academy, I was the one who made a curriculum for them. It was really different from other academies because that was really interactive, and I taught English with music, so they basically dance and sing. I mean, it's not the typical Hagoner Academy that you used to know. And yeah, I am really proud to say that I made that curriculum. Going back to the story, and then she told me stories, she shared what had happened in the past, and likewise, I shared mine, and then it's the only time I try to reveal that I wasn't Singaporean. So I told her that it wasn't my fault because it was my boss' decision, because she told me that Korean moms wouldn't like it if they will find out that I'm a Filipina because of my accent. But luckily, I didn't have that strong accent, so yeah, they didn't know about it. But the good thing is she wasn't disappointed about it. So if you're gonna ask me why do I have to pretend as Singaporean? That was because it was my former boss' decision. She told me that parents, specifically the Korean parents, wouldn't like it if they will find out that I'm a Filipino, because there's this discrimination happening in Korea at the time. And still, there is still discrimination in Korea, of course, and everywhere in the world. Yes, but going back to the story, I was really insulted at the time, hiding my real identity. I couldn't tell my students that I'm a Filipino, so I had to pretend as Singaporean. Yeah, but I am pretty glad because I have finally told her that I wasn't really a Singaporean, but I'm a Filipina. I'm a proud Filipina. And good thing that she understood and she doesn't mind. She still appreciated what I have taught her 10 years ago. I am really glad because I was able to reach her, and she was able to reach me as well. Some things are really surprising, right? And I do believe that we don't just meet people by accident. We met them for reasons, for good reasons, for bad reasons. But as long as we have learned, we learn from each other, and then they became part of your lives. I guess we just have to keep the memories, keep the good memories with us. But I still couldn't believe this is happening. Oh geez, this is so insane. I wasn't really expecting anything from her, from them, to remember me after that time in separate ways. Who would have thought that little girl would search me? By the way, she's now living somewhere in Korea. And she's having a good life, and she has turned into a pretty Korean teenager. Imagine. And I'm getting older. That means I'm really getting older. And now I'm teary and I start missing Korea. Everything about Korea, the food, the weather, the people. My Korean students, of course. She said if this pandemic ends, and she's looking forward to seeing me again. Likewise. So to my former students in Korea, hi, I miss you guys. And to Jenny, I really appreciate what you've done. I really wanted to thank your mom also for trusting me. I really thank you for reaching me out, for sharing your stories with me. I was really touched, and I will not forget you for the rest of my life, as you have said too. And I hope that we could meet again. I'm looking forward to see you soon after this pandemic. I hope you stay strong, stay healthy, and stay beautiful. Of course. I miss you. I love you, Jenny. 사랑해.